So I'm not Josh, for those of you. I'm here to talk about Josh and how much he's impacted my life. He has a lot. So yeah, I'm here today to talk about the man and the legend, Mr. Josh Harris, right here. And I met Josh when I joined the Resos in my second semester in my freshman year. And Josh was a sophomore, so he's a year older than me. He was kind of just there. He was another member of the group. I didn't really know him that much. And part of this is because I was just a stupid little naive freshman. Sorry about that, freshman. And another part of that, Josh seemed a little bit more on the reserve side of things. However, I was really intrigued by him, and I really wanted to become his friend by the end of his Colgate career, and so that was my goal. And he then went abroad to Wales in his next year, his junior year, or for the first semester in his junior year. And when he came back, our friendship really took off. My favorite characteristic of Josh's is that he's just so freaking genuine, and for those of you who know him, I'm sure you can attest to that. So just like really, have you ever met a more genuine person than Josh? He's just so genuine. And when you're talking to him, no matter what is on his mind, which is usually a lot because he was on the pre-med track, so he had a lot of heavy-duty classes that he was taking that I bowed out of after my first semester freshman year. So despite all the stuff that could be on his mind, he's always in the conversation, in the moment, and he's only talking to the person that he's talking to, and he really, really means it, which not a lot of people have this characteristic, which I think is pretty rare. He also isn't afraid to speak his mind and afraid how to tell it like it is, which is something that I actually really admire, something I wish I could do, because I usually don't even know what any of the stuff that's coming out of my mouth means. So in the next summer after that, summer going into his senior year, Josh and I traveled to rural southwestern Uganda together as part of a Colgate program. And we roomed together for the entire duration of the trip, which was about a month long. And we barely had any electricity, so in order to entertain ourselves, we just had people, conversations, and games. So we didn't have a lot. So you really do get to know people in that kind of environment. And I felt our friendship jump to a whole new level then. In my time in Uganda, my favorite thing, that was my favorite thing that I've ever done. And I can account for a lot of that because of Josh, because we actually worked on different projects, but every time he would come back and I would come back, my favorite thing was just sharing the different things that we did each day, and sometimes we would talk for hours and hours. He's somebody that you can talk to for hours and hours, and there's so many different things to talk about because he's such an intellectual, fascinating, fantastic man. And just all conversations with Josh is great. I recommend it. So this past year, my final year with Josh was really unbelievable. He was our president. He was a fantastic president and also leader for our group. I think a lot of the underclassmen, that's the word, right? Yeah, underclassmen looked up to him. And so I really only have positive things to say about him, and I'm sure all the people behind me do too. So we've already had so many memories together, and Josh was actually there for some of my iconic moments of my life that I'll always remember. So Josh was there during my final Reso audition, during my Reso initiation. Josh was there when I threw up on the founder of the Resos. Josh was there when I threw up on myself on the plane to Amsterdam. It's a theme in my life. And he was also there when I was nearly mauled by a wild mountain gorilla. So I know I will share many more memories with Josh. And despite the fact that Josh will not be here next year, I know for a fact that these memories will happen because Josh will always be a great friend of mine. Josh, I'm so proud of who you've become over these past 3 years that I've known you. You've really grown so much more into yourself over these 3 years, and you now beam with total happiness, total confidence, which I didn't see when I joined the group, but now I can confidently say that, and you're a changed man for the better. Even though you were great before, you're even better now. You'll be a friend of mine for life, and I'm already looking forward to when you come back to Colgate to visit, because I love you. You're the best. Here's a scrapbook. We made a scrapbook called Singing.
So now I have to sing after.
Good job, David. One, two, three, four.
Sleep, sleep tonight, and may your dream be realized. If the thundercloud has his rain, so let it rain down on him. So let it be. So let it be. Sleep, sleep tonight, and may your dream be realized. If the thundercloud passes rain, so let it rain, let it rain on him. Do, 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 do. So she woke up from where she was, lying still, and said, I gotta do something about where I'm going. Stepped on a steam train, stepped out of the driving rain, maybe run from the darkness of the night, singing singing, the bitter singing in my mind. When I see certain towns, I only see one way out. You've got to cry without weeping, talk without speaking, and scream without raising your voice. No, I took the poison from the poison stream out of your out of here, singing understand.